Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. So in the last one, we did a bunch of stuff. Obviously, we came to Tuliyollal and went around the city, learned about a lot of stuff, learned a lot of history, which we're going to have to kind of continue on here. But we went and saw the Rite of Succession, whatever you call it. The Rite of Succession prerequisites, our goal, essentially. So yeah, we need to go help a bunch of people and do their specific things that they want us to do so that we can get these tablet gems filled, and then we can take that and break a seal on the Golden City. So should be interesting. But yeah, we got to go compare the tablets with the main tablets, or the big pillars, so we're doing that. Also, after doing a little bit of double checking on the previous episode, the audio seems okay, but obviously certain songs are really loud. I'm just going to /BGM them lower when the time comes, if it seems like it's absurdly loud, because I couldn't hear them on the boat very well. I feel like the BGM got a little loud there. Specific BGMs are just a little too loud. So, if you're wondering, those are my current things. I've raised voice even more. It was 90, now it's 95. And BGM 65, it's probably going to get lowered for those things to like 50. And if it's a quiet song, 75. But I made the mistake of leaving it at 75 in the last cutscene we did, and it felt a little loud. But yeah, that should be everything. I wasn't expecting events to progress that quickly, but I won't complain. The contest is the main reason we're here, after all. For now. I won't give up until I found the Golden City for Wuklamot as well as myself. The preparation of intricately carved tablets for every claimant must have taken considerable effort and forethought. We should consider them weighty reminders that this contest is no lighthearted matter. At a glance, they seem much the same. That makes everyone. Wuklamot, the tablets, if you would. Of course. No, right, it's not voice. Everyone has a tablet? Then let's compare them with the respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest difference. Ez. Which one do I have? Do I have the blank one? That'll make this easy. Wait, there are 8 pillars, but we only had 7 tablets. Okay, so yeah, the blank one doesn't exist. What are we going to learn from this, though? That they look the same? We already know that. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tural's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. What happens if someone else does everyone have to do it, or do you lock someone out by doing one? Like, how does that work? Then we have the answer for here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliyollal saga. Yeah, but where do you start? The events the glyphs portray, do we know the exact locations where they take place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we are on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanuhanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during the festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There was also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelu Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Ah, we have our 291 paths. Well, pre-91. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I've heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently, it ravaged Tural several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they are more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I would suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring us the information. Okay. Does that mean I don't have to do anything? It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Oh, you're going to introduce the inn. Okay. Wow, Wuklamat. She's pulling her weight. She's going to do all the inquiries for us. This is certainly an inn. A very good-looking inn. I would stay here. Absolutely. What a comfort to have our lodgings sorted in advance. Wuklamat said that she would bring the information to us. I wonder what she meant by that. She brings the people. Oh, such lovely little cottages, and they're on the water. Welcome to the cabins. All right. That's right. The reservation is under Wuklamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Ixbalyavtaya. Taye. Can one of you pronounce this, please? Greetings, visitors to Tuliyollal, and welcome to the Forard Cabins. Farad, whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your rooms. Please do. I want to hear the new inn theme. Oh, that's waiting. No, I want to hear the new inn theme. What? This is just the generic inn theme. Okay, this is a really good place, though. Oh, I can't jump off. My God, this is the ideal vacation place in my mind. It's a little open here, though. You know, in reality, I'd probably hate all the bugs that could get in and out, but all right. Well, that's the end. I was hoping for some music, but all right. Await companions. Oh! Well, give me a moment. There, I think it's fine. I absolutely hate this pop filter. It, like, wraps around. It's so hard to reach my mouse without accidentally knocking my mouse down. I trust you to be the keenest to head out, Rin. But where are Aaronville and Wuklamat, I wonder? Oh. Oh, good. You're all here. This might be off now. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. They're the ones that came up to her, I assume? I give you credit for taking initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored to help the Third Promise, that the Third Promise would seek my advice. I, too, am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter you might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link Pearl. Wait. Yeah, Link Pearl. Am I thinking? Thinking of FF11 there. What's this? Tis called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. Are they called link pearls in FF11? I can't remember. It'll be useful to have on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two friends here. Oh. Even up close, the Hanu are remarkably similar to the Vanu, aside from those brilliant feathers, of course. Is there a reason the Pelu Pelu wear those masks? Yeah, FF10. That's why. Who should we speak to first, do you think? Buklumat may not be as experienced or accomplished as her brothers, but she has an affinity for the people. For her, finding those willing to cooperate is as simple as asking. What a stroke of luck to forge this connection to the palace. May it be the beginning of a profitable partnership? Please, ask anything. I will gladly tell you what I know. The Tuliyollal saga features a number of Tural clans. Two of those, the Hanuhanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are a cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Hanu, is located in Kozama'uka. The other, a small fellow, is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Pacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wakun Pelo? Maybe? Their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurer's instinct of yours to work for us, Rin? Pick our destination. Hold up. Accepting this from the helpful Hanu will prevent you from accepting the other one. Oh, I have to literally come back here then. That's a first. Okay. Further story elements and quest rewards won't be affected. Speak with whatever. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta go unlock those for sure. I thought we couldn't go this way. Isn't Urko Pacha? Pachu? Isn't that up towards the north? Because they mentioned the giants. I don't want to look. Oh, we'll find out. But I thought we had to finish the rite of succession before we could take that gate. I don't know. Okay, I'm probably going to go here first. But what are you? A scout of the Wings of Protection looking for likely adventurer. You there, you're Rin Kursai, are you not? The adventurer from across the water who had been lending the Third Promise her strength? That's me. Then well met. To tell the truth, I've been meaning to make your acquaintance for some time. I have a proposition. You are familiar with the Eorzean hunts, yes? We have something very similar. Okay, so that's what this is. And having heard much of your philanthropic spirit, not to mention your capacity for violence, we should very much like to recruit you. If you're interested, speak with my associate, Bull Oga. Bol Oga. The Exprawl is the master of the hunt and administers the bills in the square, overlooking the port. Tell him the Wings of Protection sent you. Recommend you. Do you know Keshqua? Oh, he's gone. I'm assuming he always talked about doing hunts. Oh, I gotta go. Definitely need to get these unlocked. What do we have here? Your posture could use some work, but you've got good eyes. Eyes that have seen a few things. Here to sign up? I like your mane. The Wings of Protection recommend you, do they? Well, we're always on the lookout for new hunters, and if you're good enough for Wooklamot, you're good enough for us. Pleasure. Red. Suppose I'd better get down to introductions. Or maybe I don't need to. This whole thing came from your side of the sea, after all. It was Koana that who showed us your ways. Either way, I'll keep it brief. Our hunts work much the same as they do in Eorzea. You put up a bounty on those beasts and that prove themselves an enemy of the people. You kill them and bring back proof. Do I get nuts? Well, your reputation may precede you. Your rules are rules. The rule is I have to test every hopeful out on beginner builds. Can't have every youngling with nothing to her name but a plowshare and a dream of glory skipping merrily away to her doom. Prove yourself in Tural, and I'll give bigger hunts. Bigger fish to fry. Sorry, I'm just paraphrasing because these are the very basic dawn hunts. Yep. Get tokens, exchange with that guy. New one at 94. Okay. Still nuts. Oh, we're going to keep nuts forever. Right, I don't want to actually look at these because I want to, be surprised. And not that that's really a big thing. There's leaves. I mean, I guess I could technically just get you out of the way quick. This is just... Sure. Excuse me, are you a tradeswoman? You've got hands like someone's storied career. Here to accept petitions on behalf of the Rings of Reflection. We use any and all tools at our disposal. Since its founding, myriad tribes have gathered here, commerce flourishing as the years pass. Diverse people, etc. While there are difficulties in trading we have yet to overcome, and great many troubles were resolved when the Dawn Servant established the Wing Leave. Wing Leave serves as an intermediary between those who require aid and tradespeople with the requisite skills. Okay. Are you familiar with leaves? Hailing from across the salt, I would assume so. Head of Reason adopted the system, probably from Koana. The leave plates used to depict the Dawn Servant's journey building this nation and lessons learned from his companions along the way. A reminder that only together can we make Tuliyollal thrive. Of course, this sentiment of solidarity also extends to allies come from abroad. Okay. That's all you have to do to unlock that, apparently. Thank you. I'll get to those when I'm done with the story, probably. All right, we have one more thing to do, very important. How? Oh. It looked like they were just hiding in the middle here, but they're just overlooking it. Another Ironheart. Elsby. A fellow Eorzean, am I right? Do you fancy yourself much of a sightseer? I have quite a few of them. Dear old Millith gave you her journal. My, what a small world. It just so happens that I'm her cousin, Elsby Ironheart, at your service. Well, if you've met my cousin Millith, I'm sure you can guess why I crossed the salt, as they say. This continent is positively brimming with sights unseen by Eorzean eyes, and I'm here to discover them all. My twin sister and I, that is. You see, I've had more interest in Yok, while she was drawn to the vistas of Shock. I need to hear that again. So it was that we parted ways at the bridge, each of us touring half of Tural. Give me your sightseeing log. Do I have to do two of them? Let's see. Oh, how beautiful. I should like to see these places myself one day. Sorry, I was just going to scribble down my notes on Tural. I included what my sister shared with me. Oh, okay. But I'm afraid it isn't much. My twin's name is Emmeline, and she's still wandering about over there. Given your natural affinity for Ironhearts, you'll doubtless run into her someday. I'll be looking. I'm sure you got places to be and vistas to behold. May your journey throughout Tural be bright and unforgettable. Thank you. Also, is that a new shirt? I don't think I've ever seen that. Got to be 90 or higher. Use your wits and notes to identify that. No. You just got to look for the blue ball. Speaking of which, I got to choose a different job, though. Viper's going to get way too much experience. Dancer. / lookout. Playing goes to a never-ending stream of customers. The largest marketplace is replete with goods from every corner. Its proximity to the harbor ensures the cargo unloaded from the boats and barges can be transported directly to the shelves of local merchants. Okay. Also, apparently my step gauge is changed. Potentially. You. The quests, that one, will become available after. Yeah. Nope. So, what is it you'd like to know? The route to Hanuhanu, we go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozama'uka River, right? Is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor, in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. You do still plan to go. I must urge you to proceed with caution. Uh-oh. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. People were killed? Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by the storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozama'uka, we should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. And meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at that place. It's all been arranged. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the 50 for this one. This song gets quite loud. It's good though. It's very good. Alright. The Hanuhanu are a friendly folk who should welcome us with open arms, assuming they're not too preoccupied with recent troubles, that is. Through this gate, and we'll be on our way south to Kozama'uka. I should have liked to observe the festival, but the Hanu are probably not in the mood to celebrate. I swear that gate gets bigger every time I see it. Considering the size of the Gulul Jaja, though, I suppose it's better than having it be too small. It was hard to... Are we all ready to leave? Then onward to that place, which will be spoken out loud in a minute, I hope. Open the way. BGM 65. Right.
Kozama'uka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
This is a surprisingly interesting looking area. Ah, I think we've kind of seen this from the trailer when Estinian was fighting something. God, I love rain.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tuliyollal does not want for natural wonders.
It's foggy. I can't actually see it. It's too foggy.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Hanuhanu isn't much farther.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Why does that song get so loud? It gets real loud. Okay, now we're back to normal. This one was a little quiet. I'm gonna try 70. That seems right. Wetlands is an apt name. Much of the ground here is positively saturated. Oh, look at that guy. I'd love to stay at the bottom of those huge waterfalls and bask in the majesty of it all. Pity they're so far away. Oh, wait, I've already... One moment. I forgot, my friends were judging me earlier about Poco having all iced armor on, and I forgot to change it. Not that I don't personally like that armor. I don't know why I put it on, but I don't really like this one either, but there's not really many good options for me. I'd love to stand at the bottom of the huge waterfall and bask in it, and I already talked to you too. I got distracted. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has Erinville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Oh no, I gotta put on the thing, don't I? Okay, I need, what is it called? Duty? Collection. Ether compass. I'm actually gonna swap you. Yeah, how's that doing? Oh. I forgot, we're gonna have to deal with that. Control F4. 464. Wait, where's the music? It's just gone. Do I finally get to fight? Holy. Okay, there's no way that this whole thing is first time around. This is definitely a split one. Oh, good. They use this song. Oh, it's dead. Okay. What is my hunt? Can I do it? You know what? I won't go out of my way to find them. Southwest, 400. So, like, there-ish. Somewhere. The water from the falls must flood the wetlands and flow into all the streams and rivers. Ow, stupid distracting waterfalls. What happened to you? Assuming we have the right idea, one of the Dawn Servant's electors should be here somewhere. That's all we had to walk? Oh. So this is the Hanuhanu village. One can tell at a glance how very different their culture is to the Vanus. Whoa, I didn't even look at that. I gotta look at that etherite, alright. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear. except for a certain third promise who slipped into the mud, despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hanuhanu village I was telling you about, Okhanu. Okay. I agreed to serve as a guide, not a nursemaid. A festive people. There's a lot more put together. Although the Vanu had to live in a sky area there, obviously they'd have a different, architecture. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they're recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find this elector. Oh no. Oho Kali? Oho Kali. Oho, what now? It's an Ahanu greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okhanu. As the elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. Oh. So our idea about the electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feat, and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. All right. That's possible. We should poke around a bit. Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? No, I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expected you to rush in first and ask questions later, or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he is a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that that's all there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn Servant you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okhanu, then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins. Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Wuklamat has the right of it. As Elder Zanuhali is a resident of this village, we're learning more about it. Can only improve our chances in the feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Aaronville, Alisay, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamat, Rin, and myself will handle the northern half. Sounds good to me. Okay. Gemstone trader. Alright, just let me confirm. 400 west now. Okay, it's actually like there then. I missed someone back there. If only we wingless could fly, we would not need our flight to reach the communities upriver. As we rely on trading routes of our own making, and when they are cut off, so too is the lifeblood of trade. Oh, you... Earthenshire? Many fires. Hi. Gemstones. Can I see... Oh. I have so many gemstones on me. Well, relatively speaking, I know you can hold 1,500, but to me, that's a lot. I think I have to do 6 fates to unlock mount speed. Ah, and you're selling normal mountains. That's fine. I don't need a mender. You heard about the storm. I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help of the Dawntrail servant sent, we're making progress, repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs... Isn't it roofs? I've never seen the word roofs before with a V. And walls can be patched. There is so much else that was lost for good. Hold up. Oh, it's just a US thing. Okay. Other people use roofs, but it's becoming less common? Okay. That was going to bug me. I might put Boko away. I'm not... He can't gain any experience. Oof. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. You looking at it? A lot of the houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something else. There is something I can do to help them. I'm gonna look around a bit more. Alright. They're making sure we know the personality of her... Oh. Her trying, good leader qualities. Hopefully. Watch your head, friend. The storm went at our thatching like a coral in an alpaca stable. What? Until we get it relaid. The slightest breeze is wont to summon a rain of reeds. Yep. Alright. Boko, I'm sorry. You're being withdrawn. Might as well unlock the alpaca. Like ever-shifting clouds, it's still up in the air who will be chosen as the next Dawn servant. Whoever is chosen, I pray that peace will still reign here after they're crowned. Oh my. Why do the Aetherites look so good now? Like, really good. Is it just me? Oh. Oh, I can't get any closer. Wait. Okay. Did we talk to you? Visitor, if there's anyone we want to know, I suppose I'm the one to ask. My role here is to look after the buildings and take note of anything interesting. The humid air is a danger to our wooden structures, so vigilance is essential. If I notice anything concerning, I tell my husband, and he fixes it as soon as he can. It's a joy to see him work. To watch him reminds me of why I fell for him in the first place. What kind of place is it? Okhanu means our village in the Hanu tongue, a simple but fitting name. The larger region Okhanu lies within is called Uyuyub, meaning grove of eggs. As you might have guessed, we Hanu hatch from eggs, and the moment we emerge from our shells, we are as one with nature. Thank you. That's interesting info. Also, I'm pretty sure when he said the name of this place, he said the A and the U were together, like Mao. So it's Kozama'uka, right? Kozama'uka? Am I saying that right now? Obviously, I heard him, but it's still kind of hard to pronounce these. I don't know why. Dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Wait, don't... Okay, there's... God, this is... They didn't... I don't remember anyone mentioning that the areas would be bigger in this expansion. Obviously, I avoided the live letters, but just based on what I'm seeing here, these areas look bigger, like straight up. Some manner of boat. Oh, you're just looking at them? Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail, in particular, stand out. Well, this boat must have been woven from the same reeds I've gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over, too. Sure. Is it that one? It's that one.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Zorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
We could and should.
You made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuliyollal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Okay.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
But...
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts.
You tell him.
Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Do it. Do it, I dare you. That would be so nice if he's just out right away.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
So if I get this keystone and I don't get the rest, what do they do? Do they have to fight me and take it?
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Why are you saying this out loud to us?
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Oh, it's gonna go away now. Whatever that song was every rendition. There's so many renditions so far in there. They're all great. Yeah, you got some pretty dumb competition. Koana seems cool, at least so far. The rest... Actually, I can't tell about Koana. He's so quiet that it seems like there's something going on with him, too. I don't know. I understand not wanting to fall behind, but rushing ahead risks playing into our opponent's hands. Let's not do anything reckless and think matters through. Not that I intend to gratify him with a response, but Bakul Jaja's provocations are hard to ignore. Now, so the Hanuhanu also eat the reeds? Eat the reeds. Yet another way in which they differ from the Vanu. He's just making comparisons the whole time. This is the kind of feat. This kind of feat is tailor-made for a rational, educated scholar like Koana. But if he gets the stone, then we don't have the stone, and then do we have to fight him to get it? Well, I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. And I understand the nature of the problem will be key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Erinville, will you take us to the field where the reeds are grown? Of course. Follow me. You're going that way? How about I go get this ether ether current first? Wherever it is. Okay, we just have normal pelican enemy. Wait, where did that say? Okay, we're still going west. Ah, it's probably up there. I love this area. I love how tall the trees are, and they're not, like, invasive. It doesn't feel like a claustrophobic forest. It feels nice here. Like, I'd almost live here. I don't know. Am I crazy? Who are you? Oho, Kali, Oho, Kali. We are graced with a good wind this evening. Truly, there is magic in the air. Oh, hello. If there's anything you need, I can help. That is, if you don't mind talking to an apprentice who can barely float a single feather. I am but one of the apprentices here studying wind magics, but my progress is slow, and failure is my daily companion. I won't give up, though. One day, the wind will be at my beck and call. This is where the Hanuhanu train their mastery over the wind. It isn't easy, and we endure trials day and night, but at the end of it, we become one with the air around us. I recommend you go climb the staircase you see over there, built around the great tree. The view of Kozama'uka is unequaled, and the breeze will help you forget your worries. Unfortunately, the view is... it's foggy. It's so foggy. How am I supposed... This area probably looks great during the day with clear skies. Wait, maybe it's always foggy. That just says showers. No. Wait. I guess I'm just gonna get everything... No. There we go. Look out. One of the treetop dwellings in Kozama'uka that the House of Winds High takes its name from the estate said to exist in the Hanuhanu traditional homeland. Practitioners of wind magics live here as part of their unique training, where they learn to glide down from the house's dizzying heights. Do you like heights, stranger? Well, I do. If not for the magnificent views, then the bracing wind that tickles, or breeze that tickles one's feathers. Pray stay a while and enjoy them with me. Wait, I just needed an ether current, which is clearly behind the stairs. Still, worth going up there, obviously. I'm actually going to switch to... Oh, I'm not... Alright, hold on. Switching back to that one for... outdoor adventure stuff instead of cities. Oh my god, look at the light on the mud. What? I can't wait till next expansion where I won't be distracted by... Well, actually, they're probably going to keep the graphics update going. Okay, next one is Northeast 400. It's probably there. I see. They irrigate the fields by diverting the water from the neighboring river. 'Tis unlikely the reeds ever dry out. And there I thought these feats would have us battling dire fiends or some similar. Agriculture is a far thornier problem. Look at these fields. Why, this could be a painting. Do it. I know she wants to do her best, but she should be careful not to make promises she cannot keep. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us, scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. I mean, that person's in a cutscene right there. I think that's... Oh, that's where it's going to end. This kind of reminds me of an FF11 area. I can't remember the name of it. The reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. The soil in the patties is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry or flaky. All right, Alice. Oh, a water strider. It's a bit sluggish though, more of a water shambler. What's a water strider? I don't know what she's referring to. Not amiss with the patties themselves, as far as I can tell. Seriously, what's a water slider? Oh, it's an insect. An insect that we can't see. But I won't bring on screen, you know, for anyone who has got issues with that. Lethargic frog? A small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Did we learn anything? I don't know if we actually learned much here. Nothing seems obvious, except the frog is real lazy now for some reason. Any luck? Cryle, you have anything good? That was almost not worth it. Seen enough, I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. I'm gonna be honest, I am bringing nothing to the table. I have no idea. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? A frog? I agree. The waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and the insect are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. Technically, I'm an alchemist. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me when you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless. I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. Oh, the frog was relevant. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see a Hanuhanu more joyful and alive. How does that affect the frog, though? It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. I don't know about that. I actually don't. It's so strange an idea. I also fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we were, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. I'm with you. I mean, sure. Besides, this is Wuklamot's journey. It's only right we follow her lead. Okay, that's true. That's true. Are we getting paid? Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Is that the one me and Alphino saw? In that big building to the north. Let's go and see it. Sure. What's up? There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Oh yeah, I guess as a gleaner, this is probably not normal for him. Well, get used to it. You're stuck with us for... I have no idea how long this expansion is going to be. Boop. I'm getting that. The hell, there's just a whole nother village over here. How are you? What is this? Oakbeck Bay? Everyone's saving attention is focused on rebuilding, but that doesn't mean we've forgotten our sense of hospitality. So if you have any questions, I'll gladly answer. My duty here is to show visitors and merchants everything that Oakbeck Bay has to offer. People from far and wide have settled here, and some find it so pleasant they never leave. You too are free to stay for as long as you like. It's a village? Wait. Oakbeck Bay means the village of all. People from as far as Tuliyollal come here to trade their wares and do whatever work suits their skills. Some enjoy these woods so much that they move into one of the Hanu villages. I understand why, but there's nothing better than a life spent listening to the soothing sounds of nature. I can't disagree. Oh, and there's a fisher over here. Oh, you're not real. Okay. Well, there's Pelu Pelu here. Oh, hi. The Hanu's reed magics are endlessly fascinating, but beware delving too deeply into the traditions that bind them to the land, lest they cast their spell on you. Okay. Where? Northeast. There it is. I have a feeling there's just going to be a big crater here. We can't get up there. That is, oh. Get that. Obviously, it's too foggy and too dark to see anything, but I'm assuming that's where those spiky rocks start. Yeah, hold up. This is the House of Waters High. I think I'm going to get a little too far ahead on Viper. I need to get something else to 91 just in case. Ah, it doesn't matter. Oh, we have to come here for story. Ooh. Oho, Kali. I would reproach your dearth of manners, but I see now that you hail from foreign climates. One cannot expect outsiders to be familiar with our customs, only that they learn them quickly. I'll be back. Don't you worry. All right, we gotta go southeast. Oh, we've entered. Oh, that's just a river. I see. God, it looks too good. South. I just want to grab these while we're here. Just get them out of the way. I rarely get to take the time to just explore an area. Once you unlock flying, you never see it like this again. It's just done. You're in the air the whole time, and you're just jumping from objective to objective. So, this is the one time. Ocelot. This is the one time you get to take advantage of that, you know? All right, are there any more nearby? Yeah, I could probably get that. There's just little places all over the place. Oh, no, that's a big river. Oh, damn. That looks fast, too. Oh, I gotta go from here. All right, that's a pretty good barrier for the edge of the map. Look at that. Why am I so impressed by that? I shouldn't be. Right. I'm guessing the rest 1,000 southwest, and I'm guessing there's a divider. I'm gonna go check. Yeah, judging by the map, the rocks, it just goes right into a rock pile here. I'm assuming all the way across. See, those models haven't changed at all. You just more Ojus? I guess the corals were also just a reskin. Ooh, yellow trees. Oh, more stuff broken here. How you doing? Brings a tear to my eye to see our ancestors' creations reduced to little more than a pile of scattered sticks. Honor as wingless ones, we will see it rebuilt. I'm sorry to hear that. It may take many moons to rebuild the Great Stairs, but just like those who once climbed it, we shall take the repairs one step at a time, until we finally achieve our goal. Those were... Oh, right. Oh. That's... interesting. The storm swept through like a terrible beast, destroying all in its path. With the trade routes in disarray, we must seek out other means to bring in the lumber repairs to repair the stairs. I hear ya. Over here seems to be a series of bridges. What is this place? Breath Between. There are so many good places to like. Well, I'm assuming during the day, if it ever becomes day. I feel like it's been night this whole time. To take screenshots here. Dancer. Look out. Hanuhanu fishermen constructed this landing in the plunge basin at Skage, driving the piles deep into the deep to stand against the fast-flowing current. The mighty falls bear witness to many furious battles. The fixed fishing poles bending in place as anglers work to land their thrashing catches. Oh. Yeah, let me do that again. Fixed fishing poles, huh? That's an interesting... Oh, damn. Interesting concept. It's probably a real thing. I just never heard of it. All right. I think I've seen pretty much everything on the north side, except for this little left part here, and yeah, south. So we can't actually go there. Welcome, visitor. Have you come here for fishing? I wish. I help the fishers here with whatever they need. If any require rods, baskets, or repairs, I'm the Hanu to ask. Only the most dedicated come here, where the temperature of the fish are forged in the rough waters of the basin. Stout arms and sturdy rods are required if one wishes to catch anything. Or, well, that used to be the case. These days, fish and fisher alike seem to be sapped of their characteristic vitality. I don't know how to go about raising their spirits. Breath Between was built over the waters of Miyakabekzu, one of the tributaries of the Great River. The most daring fishers come here every day to try their hand at catching the most spirited fish of the land. The Great Basin before us is called the Kuuksage, which means big tongue. The endless waters feeding into it bless the life here with equally endless energy. Big tongue. Okay. Fish we catch in these waters are delicious stuffed with herbs and roasted over an open flame, or slow stewed with chilies and to make a warming soup, or else... No, I must say no more, or I shall collapse from hunger. Yeah, don't describe food. It's not gonna help me either. Excuse me? What is this green rock? Oh, there's a lookout point. What is going on with it? That's not moss. What is that? Maybe this will tell me. Dancer. Look out. Cave Kikitola. This enchanting hollow is carved out by the unrelenting deluge of three waterfalls, Zodune, Zoonu, and Zopik. In hours of darkness, the profusion of luminous moss. Oh, it's luminous moss. Within resembles a dazzling night sky. Hence the Hanuhanu name, meaning overflowing with many stars. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I was immediately drawn to this, so. Right, most of this is just the same looking cave for the most part, but there is an ether current hiding here, which puts me at 5. And if this place is divided, like it obviously is, then the last 5 we won't get until... When do you usually come back? 67, 77? Yeah, it's usually the 7. So 97 will probably have to come back here. Most likely. Alright, and since we've fully explored, I can just teleport around, or skip around on the thing. Oh no! Yes, this is the float I remember. I didn't talk to them, but... does it not appear to be somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the float. What if I backed out and talked to people? No, that's skip cutscene. It's fine. That's kind of important. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Wait, where is that? Feathers. Nah, those feathers aren't good. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Alright, and what else looks bad? That? Oh, it snapped. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? That's fair. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festive float. 'Tis such a shame it's in such a poor state. Due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. While the float is in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No Hana. Hana, that's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know it's how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help you give you the strength you need to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there is nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a bakiksa for the missing eye, uyu ipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Okay. 2 of these I know. A bakiksa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and uyu ipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, the winds chosen is the victor of the competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanuhanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort and have no reeds to eat. Having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously. so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as indicated by customs, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as a timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. It's a secret weapon to smite the foes. Continue, Alphino. I have no idea. I imagine you've already reached the same conclusion. No, I haven't. But I believe this boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Oh, they use... The boat actually does invigorate the reeds then. A focus for what? Oh, Ihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float? A tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. But they didn't know they were doing it? They just accidentally... I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the Shipwright, who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Hanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Good job, Alphino. Also, Wuklamat did come up with this idea that I was totally not on board for, but it worked out. The three of us will visit the Shipwright then. Sure. Not without me. I worked hard to fix this float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Hanuhanu. Nice to meet you, Hanuhanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Okay. To find myself working alongside the third promise herself is unexpected, to say the least. Where is she? Oh, that was a player. We're making progress now. The solution to Okanu's woes is as good as found. Thanks to Wuklamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. I wonder what manner of shipwright repairs reed-woven boats. The shipwright's name is Wuk Evu. He's a Zack Sprawl, who only moved to Kozama'uka. Kozama'uka. A few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper greeting. Hanuhanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. That's the guy at the water one. Proper greeting? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Oakbeck Bay to the east of here. Yeah, I already marked it. That's where I went for the ether current. Oh my god, the music's all cheerful again, and you can actually kind of see. It's still really foggy though. You can actually kind of see though. This place looks good. Look over there. Do you see that big winding staircase? I've been there. It's a lot taller than I remember. Oh, it seems they have a place here where visitors can stay. Looks cozy. It's a little loud here. This is Oakbeck Bay, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozama'uka from Tuliyollal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wuk Evo, he lives and works in the House of Waters, high, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. That's fine. I'm just gonna drop it a little. Alright, climb that thing again. God, this is long. I just realized we have yet to even have to hit anything. We haven't done any fighting. I should mention that Wuk Evu isn't only a stickler for etiquette. He is also, well, you'll find out soon enough. We are hoping to enlist the man's aid, so it pays not to be rude in any case. Oho Kali. We're gonna learn it. The greeting thing. Oh, you're old.
What do you want with me?
Huh?
Right. The greeting. Oho Kali.
Oho Kali.
Okay.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When in Ukanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
I have to. This is a new song too.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wuk Lamat.
Is that bad or good?
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take Take up your axe and claim my impudent head!
Will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then. Consider it forgotten.
Oh, that was quick.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
I can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
He turns around quite fast.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
How did they forget that?
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
I'm already quite familiar with that place now.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
This music. What? Wait, was that Zoral Jaja or his second-hand guy? Or was it one of his people? It was one of his people.
Chosen One, one of your rivals is making progress.
Yeah, his helmet was not rival-worthy.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out.
The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Oof. It was a good insult, actually. Third-rate promise. These guys. Almost feels like a... This part almost feels very, like, cartoony in a way. I don't know. Well, maybe once we actually start fighting them, it'll become more serious. But at the moment, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna steal your plan. A rather eccentric fellow, but I feel his heart is in the right place. Where'd she go? Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okhanu. We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Okay. Thankfully, we've already been there once. Wait, what the? Who are you? I didn't talk to him before. Word of advice, friend. A lot of animals around these parts are rainbow-hued. Many's the traveler that stopped to gawk at all the pretty colors. You know what bright colors in nature mean, right? Death. Yeah. But they're also on the Hanuhanu here. So, it doesn't always mean death. I almost envy how effortlessly he can shift from one mood to its polar opposite. At least I presume he does so by choice. Probably. Southwest of here, was it? Let's be on our way. Let's. It's a little bit of ways away. It's looking like the next episode's just going to be entirely the Pelu, and we're gonna do all of. Oh, I have to keep battle music on for this. You need to go away though. This episode we're gonna finish this area, and then we'll do the other one in the next one. Look, you can see the falls at the back of the cave. These hollows must have been carved out by the constant deluge of water from above. Cave Kikitola, as promised, home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I'll conduct my search out here. You can spot rare Abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help to scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half, I'll take the east. Okay? Shouldn't be long. Do I actually have to fight something? No, I mean, like, even these things don't aggro, right? No, they don't. Well, of course they don't. They don't have a... They got a blue icon. Find a chunk of stone glowing a distinctive shade of green. Seems like the exact material. Oh. Well, we're done. That was easy. Oh, crap. I picked over the ground near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? Yeah. Abokisha. X is almost certainly always like a sh sound. Yes, this is Abokisha. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you've brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. Good job, Kryle. We did it. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be the festival leader for this year's Ihihana. But when the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Wuklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is laid out already before me. And I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let's return and deliver the Abokisha into Wook-Evu's hands. Waiting hands. I don't have to... Do I have to go back there myself? Oh, that's not... It's fine. Boop. You've come too far to stop down. The lifting of wings must go on. We just got back ourselves. Did you find the stone we need? I did. I hope Wuklamat's foray was as productive as ours. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyu Ipo. What of the Abakisha? Done. Yes, these are excellent samples, a goodly quantity too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the result should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant, versed in the arcane arts, to enhance the Uyu Ipo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Hanuhanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Okay. Just gotta teleport back? Oh, wait. I'm excited to see how Ihihana turns out. The final touches are fairly routine and shouldn't take long. Go ahead and wait by the float. Well, they're certainly not going to come out and screw this up now. Like, it's too late. We're the ones fixing this, and it's obvious. So what are they plotting? As Wook Evu said, the festival really is a spectacle to behold. Gathering the Uyu Ipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wook Evu criticized everything I did, and then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into the Uyu Ipo tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least he's got a unique personality. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Over there, by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Hanuhanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants? Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Koana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. Is he going to burn the fields? That would be, to like replant. No, that wouldn't make it. It doesn't make any sense. That sounds like our Koana. The one look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Oh. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the titles of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for Moms. We had to turn ourselves. We had to turn ourselves, but it was more difficult than it looks. Poor Aaronville's twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not a part of our training. As for us, we've brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wook Evo. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with this hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Our beloved Ihihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Wuklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? This boat won't make me seasick, will it? Okay. Oh, that's why. I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wuklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozama'uka, where the sacred likeness of Kishai-hi is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is to clear the path of dangerous wildlife, so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Dangerous? Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wuklaevu has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wuklaevu with the repairs. If you are unsure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridge to the Stride of the Sun. Then we shall see to clearing end to end. Fighting! Maybe. Unless the Scions are just going to do the fighting for me. They might. The Ihihana procession often runs afoul of territorial creatures on the way to Kozama'uka. I would greatly appreciate you removing them. Threats. I'll get to work. By the time you're done mashing monsters, the float will be good as new. With my lack of combat skill, I would only get underfoot. Happy hunting. Okay. Alright. The degree of which to which Wuklaevu pursues his interests is remarkable. Apparently his studies of the Kozama'uka region were so invigorating that he decided to move here and immerse himself in the culture. If the float functions as I think it does, I would not be surprised if it were attracting the creatures. The concentration of ether would be irresistible lures. An irresistible lure. Weapons at the ready. We'll make short work of this task. As Hanuhanu said, Kozai, that place should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches, then something about bridges and the Stride of the Sun. Anyway, let's split up and get the work done. Once you've called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Kishai-hi. Sure. Are they gonna live long enough? So we're probably gonna have to kill this, and then another one at the other end, and then where is it? Okay, probably another one right there too. We're doing it. We're gonna fight something. Alright, you're supposed to do this. I've been trying to figure out the... now it's dead. Now it's dead. It doesn't matter. I'll just hit you with that. I need something to live long enough to test things. There's not much of a rotation to Viper. It's very obvious what you should do, ideally. People are coming up with a stable rotation that makes sense for an opener, but like after that, it's literally just press the light up button. Very fun though. Like I have fun, even despite it being quite easy. Kind of. I can't wait for 100 when I actually get more moves. I told you, you don't need to watch over me anymore. You did it. Oh. It's raining again? Alright, maybe this thing will live long enough to... You know what? It doesn't matter. Wait, where did my gauge go? Did I hit that button? Uh-oh. It's so visually appealing for me. I don't know why. Oh god, we gotta go a ways now. Oh, she's taking out the big ones. Ha, that's one down. Where are the others? I have not seen them. Alphino, what did you just killed some giant toads? At this rate, we'll soon have the route to Kozama'uka secured. What a name. I like that they're actually showing that the Scions are putting in effort, and it's not just, all right, actually you're killing everything. The Scions will just meet you over there. Boop. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. So apparently there's a finisher to that. I can't wait to see that. What level is that? Is that the finisher? Ouroboros. Yeah. Yeah, it's Communio, essentially. You just use it at the end of the 4. Because honestly, I haven't even looked at... I didn't even pay attention to the Viper in the job action trailer. So, I don't know what the ultimate move looks like. Now, this is my kind of busy work. Good job. I don't know why I got off my thing to talk to you about that, but I did. We've already been here. I've talked to you before. Oh. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. No, I just ran past you. This must be the likeness of Kishai. The Hanuhanu deity of the harvest. Oh, even that's what reads? Reminds me of something I saw. Does it? I'm going to click this because I'm curious. You don't mean like Quetzalcoatl, right? One of the ancient creatures. 'Tis possible a vestigial memory of that time endured, some conscious recollection from the inheriting soul, provided the basis for an entirely new religion. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, Kishai was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Tural by the first Hanuhanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. Maybe? This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Hanuhanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Aren't you guys attuned to the Aetheryte? I know they can teleport. Meanwhile, oh God, is it going to destroy the float?
Not sure we heard you right, old man.
Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Ooh.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
That'll get you, leader. For sure.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Don't you do that.
I put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Oh, you are in trouble now.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
What?
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Sir, you better be a trial, otherwise I'm gonna just slap you for being a basic dungeon boss. He's probably gonna be a mini boss. Not even.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Shouldn't even get hit.
Yes! Yes, we are!
I kind of really like their smile. Oh boy. So what's this other venture? Is it for something later? Is it a different thing than getting this keystone here? A different keystone? Or are they gonna go burn the fields? Why do I keep picturing that? I'm glad we kept the float out of Bakul Jaja's clutches, but gods, he brushed me aside like I was a bothersome gnat. But he didn't hurt you at all. That's why I'm confused why he was like, are you okay? Given the nature of the Rite of Succession, I expect such altercations are inevitable. I'm thankful we made it back before anyone was seriously injured. He waited for us to leave so he could steal the float. A coward and a thief. Agreed. A tense encounter. I'm thankful Alphino thought to share those link pearls. If I've learned one thing in my life, it's that poor manners often betray poor character. Oh. You're really tall. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well not have been there at all. Nonsense, you stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Agreed. You're MVP for this video. O2 green, huh? Yeah, O2 green. That might be interesting. No. You're all the same. I was so afraid Wuklamat would come to harm. Hanuhanu has seen enough death. There it is. It's the end of this side. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers of Ihihana that it will be held, after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Hokali. See? I remember. Can I learn the greeting, though? I need to be able to do it myself. Oh, I have to say it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, No, that was always there, wasn't it? Alright, we're gonna... Those two are over there. Melancholy Hanu. Oho Kali. Oh, we don't do the hands? Oho Kali. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? Run! Not that. Not that. Oho Kali! Oho Kali! The festival is about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on all of us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Okay. Just drive by. Oh, Kali. Oh, Kali. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Wow, words. They're hard. Alright. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine. Yes. That as well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last.
so few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Four of them being able to list this.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out! But do not even think of dropping her!
Yeah, don't do that.
Ready and...
I could get used to this.
Oh my. Not only are they carrying that heavy
Will
of a
empty
load.
belly stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
They're kicking in unison. They're literally jumping.
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozama'uka!
The way they're kicking is... How can you not smile at it? Oh, they're faster now.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Oh, right. It lifts people's spirits, too. Right?
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
How could they not know? How could they have forgotten if they've been doing this ritual? You know, it doesn't matter. It seems like everyone like physically can see this like magic that's happening right now. So I'm surprised they forgot. Oh my god, it just immediately grew them.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
They certainly actually look revitalized now. Unlike when we were running through them. The field's gonna permanently, well, obviously, yeah, they're gonna permanently look like that, I assume. Hell yeah, I don't want to run through. That's actually a solid green and very bad for recording. But, looks great. Even deprived of their usual sustenance, the Hanu seemed invigorated the moment the festival began. Ihihana truly is magical. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the festival it was admittedly impressive. I was too quick... wait. I was too quick to dismiss the idea that the float had arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about Ihihana than me. As it turns out, there are many things I've yet to learn. I'd like to take a turn riding the float. What? It looked fun. Don't pretend the thought didn't cross your mind. With their fields rejuvenated, the Hanuhanu, too, might finally replenish their flagging reserves of ether. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have always been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. It didn't work on all of them yet?
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, we're both getting keystones. I thought there was just one keystone, but if we both revitalized it... What the hell did he do?
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
He hired Urianger and Thancred?
Archon allies?
Thank God.
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So you do have multiple keystones. Okay. I feel like that was something I didn't know, and we should have.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
Oh boy.
And on to the next.
I think they need to.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
They need to win together.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tuliyollal for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
All right.
These are interesting times indeed.
I think logically, you need both approaches. So they should both just be rulers. Why not?
The
Why does it have to be
concoction was
one?
brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
You can't possibly give him a keystone if he uses the exact same method as someone else. No. No. You don't deserve that keystone. Well, Kona seems a decent sort. He strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. Yeah, very much, clearly. Two-headed trouble aside, Wukulamat completed the feat and earned a keystone. That's all that matters. Yeah, I really hope this ends with both of them ruling, or Koana's actually a bad guy and Wukulamat wins, but I don't know. I don't know if any of them are fit at the moment to rule, just based on their personality. Where is Bakul Jaja gone, I wonder? And what did his followers mean by their other prospect? Yeah. I'm curious as to who these Archons the second promise mentioned could possibly be. Yeah, very, very curious. My journey has already started, and I've already met so many wonderful people. Vuk Evu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Hanuhanu, it warmed me to my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana, and to help others do the same. And I can't help but feel excited thinking of who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to that place. The restaurant. I'm just going to say the restaurant. All right. Okay, you added ether currents. I'm actually just going to do them on my own, probably, or I'll do them in something after we get the whole place set up. Problem is they lead to more quests, and I'm probably not going to show every side quest or anything, so we'll see. I don't know what people would actually be interested in watching. Whoever even finds this, there are like billions of 14 videos. This is mostly just for me, to be honest. Mostly. I don't expect more than like 10 to 15 views. When Wukulamat declared her intention to save the festival, I feared where it would lead us. I'm glad to see my concerns were unfounded. I pray we do not cross paths with Bakul Jaja at the next feat. We'll see. I noticed Zoral Jah was not at the Hanu village. He's probably going in a different order. The Hanu's festival must be as central to their traditions as the sun drop dance is to the Vanu. And just like that, we have found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust her instincts. Come on, let's keep moving and march onwards to Urkopata, which I hope you'll pronounce when we go there. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your opportunistic Palu friend has to say. Which we will do in the next episode. I'll just talk to you quick. Come on, Ren, let's see what... Okay, let's see what's waiting. Okay, so I'm going to end this here. This is certainly... we've hit over 100 gigs on this one. Whoa. Did a lot of exploring, though. I don't know why I'm so interested in that. Just so you know, like, what these files are like. Because there's a lot going into the graphic update here. 2 hours last expansion of recording was probably near like 70 gigs, and this is 100 for the same kind of stuff. So like the graphics are certainly increasing. It's capturing a lot more. I also might have... Okay, I have the highest anti-aliasing on aliasing. That might be a thing too. I don't know. But either way, that was good. In the next one, we're definitely gonna go... the whole episode might just be that, just like this. It might be the other side. So, yeah. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.